Welcome back to Video Game Punch. Today we are playing Shadow of the Colossus with Billy Vasquez.
I haven't heard that name in forever. Billy Vasquez.
That's what you used to say.
I know, it's what I used to say. Is it really over here? It is over here, isn't it? What's the fourth one?
No, you already did that one.
Yeah.
The fourth one is... It's not the bird.
No, it's not.
It's...
We'll figure it out. Ugh. Yeah, I totally forgot I used to call myself Billy Vasquez. Billy Vasquez. Billy Vasquez. He's the greatest chocolatier of all. Billy Vasquez. Billy Vasquez.
You had some pretty fun parts, Billy.
Did I?
Plays. You gotta play Horton, you gotta play Augustus Gloop.
Yeah. I think I played some biblical character in some Christmas play.
Weren't you Joseph in?
Was I? Oh,
Was
dude,
Savannah?
I was. Oh, I was. Yeah, I was in the nativity scene as Joseph. I also. Oh, this one. This is a good one. This what was it? This is more like based off a giraffe.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The long neck one.
Yep. I'm honestly gonna try and do 2 Colossus in this episode.
All right.
I can do it.
You better pick it up.
So
Make it work.
yeah, there was another small thing that we did for VBS, and I was Troy.
Oh, Troy Bolton.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Every single thing that I was in.
Well, because they did you guys did like High School Musical Junior-ish.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Because we were doing High School Musical, the play.
Yeah.
They asked me to be in it. I auditioned, and then I didn't land any major role. But then later on, they called me up, and they said that we need a lot more people. And then I was just like, nope. I gotta work.
Yeah.
I was working at Disneyland at the time.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, and I remember they asked the kids to do like a little number too. Oops.
They loved you, man.
Did they?
Yeah, they loved you as a
Miss
kid.
Brienne loved me.
Yeah. You know what she's doing right now?
She's working at Disneyland.
Is she still working at Disneyland?
She's Tinkerbell, dude.
I don't think she's still doing that.
You don't think so?
Every time I see her, I follow her on Instagram.
Do you?
She's just partying all the time.
Yeah, I saw
She's
her.
just hanging out with her friends, cocktails and everything. That's not a giraffe. I thought his neck was longer.
It gets pretty long. Okay, bye, aggro. Don't die. Poor guy.
What in the world? I don't remember this.
Dude. You gotta sneak up behind him because he's gonna look down at you. He's gonna see if you're in the hole. And then you're gonna pop out and grab his tail.
And he's gonna go, nee!
Go. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it.
Nope, he's not gonna do it.
Yeah, he is.
He's not gonna do it. He's just turning around.
He's not turning around. Great hiding, aggro.
Oh, I'm gonna hide over here. Yeah, he's not hiding. He's just turning around.
No, watch this. Ready for this? Ready for this? Ready for this?
He's not doing it.
He takes a really long time to position himself.
To peek his head in a hole?
Yeah.
How are you supposed to get up behind him? He's facing towards you.
There we go.
He's
you gotta
turning
trust
back.
the system. You gotta trust the AI.
Gosh. This one's pretty different from the other Colossus.
Yeah.
He's very bony.
Yeah, he's got more armor and stuff.
He's not armor. He's just bony. Me and Bobby were gonna add some Colossi in our story that we were working on together. It's actually a really good story. He really needs to write it.
Do you know the original amount that was planned for this game?
What?
It was like 46. And then they finally chopped it down to 24. And then when they were programming everything, they were just like, yeah, we can't do another 6. We're just going to do 16 Colossi.
Oh.
um,
Hey, that would have been a pretty long game.
yeah. Well, I don't think they would have put as much effort into some of the Colossus.
But to have them each very different in the way that they
Yeah.
work and move.
Yeah. There's at least like 2 more confirmed ones that I don't know their
Whoa.
names.
I don't remember it being red.
This is like a weak spot. It doesn't do damage, but holy crap! What am I doing all the way over there?
You get tossed, man.
S-
Yeah,
This
these
is-
stupid glitches.
This is stupid. There you go.
That's like the other thing about games is getting there. They get
The bugs.
it's not the bugs, but they have the the tells that you can't go through this part, and some of them like for that it was like pretty extended for the neck.
Yeah. See, it's so hard not to like grip the controller more and like press harder on the button because that'll make the attack stronger or something. Ugh.
Do you want to play some Telltale?
Telltale?
Yeah, we can do like the first episode.
Sure, I'm down. We got lots of time. Ooh, it's so quick.
I just found Telltale very interesting.
Is it really like a lot of like variety and like what you can do?
There's really not a lot of variety. It's really like all story. It's like watching I played through it and I was just like, dude, like this is what they just need to do instead of the DCEU. They just needed to create an original series and dude, I'm like, it was just 5 episodes, but it was such a good like story. Like I was like, this is good. And I was like, they could have done, original series of the Batman for the DCEU in just 5 episodes. Because each episode just really fed into one another with the overarching, enemy.
You're talking about like do Telltale games for the DCEU?
Not games, but like that style of storytelling that they did.
That also is like more to like.
And it's like an hour, they're literally like hour-long episodes.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Maybe a little bit more, like hour and a half.
Yeah, well, I also like the art style that Telltale uses.
I actually don't care for it.
They have a good combination of like. It looks drawn at some points.
Some of the stuff like looks all right, but at other points I think it was like there's just too much detail in some of the art for it. I mean, it's supposed to look kind of comic book story-ish.
But that's, I mean, like, that's what superheroes are.
Yeah, but I mean, they do it for all their games. It's not.
Yeah. There was a. Do you remember playing Amazing Spider-Man? Or Spider-Man Unlimited on the PS2? Or no, it was GameCube.
Spider-Man Unlimited. The only Spider-Man game I can remember playing is one with Carnage.
Yeah.
Like Carnage. And I think that was on the 64.
He was close to the end of the game in.
At the end of the game, and he like fuses with Doc Ock.
Does he?
Yeah, I think that was in the
64. No,
the
this
64.
I think it was GameCube.
I barely played GameCube. And the only game that I really wanted to play on GameCube was Four Swords.
I still have it. I'm still looking to order those.
And if we can play Four Swords, dude.
Dude, I want to play Crystal Chronicles.
I want them to put out the old games on the Switch also.
Yeah. Dude,
and I really
those would
want
be
them
great
to
games on the Switch.
I really want them to like once again, like they limit themselves so much by like putting the Game Boy games like on the DS.
Oh.
I was just like, just give up the handheld for that, because now this is handheld. Put out those games on the Switch.
Yeah.
You know, I would love to play, you know, Game Boy games, even if it's like Pokemon. You know,
Yeah.
Pokemon Blue. Which
Yeah.
I mean, I have it, and I have my Game Boy Pocket. I
And
mean, I can still play any of those games.
I bought Pokemon Blue for my 3DS, and I haven't played it.
No,
No, I seriously buy games just to own them.
you do.
It's
And
it,
you brought Ratchet and Clank with you, and
I
it's still in this package after a year.
yeah. I bought the game for $10. I plan on playing it at some point. I don't know.
A year, it's still in the package.
I think it's a funny game. I think we should play it sometime. You know what game that I really want to play though? I want to play old games that like at least just a few episodes that we could be like, huh, okay, these were considered like really old good games. Like we're gonna play Half-Life. That's like considered to be one of the best games of all time, honestly. The second one in particular.
We're already at time. You want to go on, continue?
Yeah, we'll finish this.
All right.
This is one of my favorite ones.
This is the air one I was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one was it took me a little bit to figure it out.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's still hard to figure out because his actions are kind of sporadic. You don't even like. He's not aggressive either. And that's like part of the storytelling. Like these colossi, some of them aren't even aggressive. You're the one.
Right.
You're the one pursuing
attacking them. But that's not like the story. You're not attacking them because, you know, they're monsters.
You're attacking them because you're infatuated.
Yes. You feel that you have to do this in order to save the one you love.
But somebody did a video arguing that he made it really complicated. He put really complicated words with it. But he said that at some points we should advertise our channel as being a little biblical.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good. Because he said that this game could demonstrate the idea of the teleological suspension of the ethics, where that at some points things that would be considered wrong to do, but because God's involved, oh crap, I was on the wrong one. Because God's involved, there's it is okay, like at some points. Dang it, I did it wrong again. He doesn't always do it on the center one. That's weird. So the justification for killing these colossi are that you're doing it for love and a God's allowing you to do it. Even though I don't really agree with it because, I mean, Dorman, the name of the god, which Dorman spelled backward is Nimrod.
Which is Dad's D&D character.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't even think of that. But yeah, Nimrod is like part of. I don't think he's biblical. He's
biblical. He was recognized by God as the first strongest man.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, also there was like
they say he was the one. Was it him? Yeah, it was him, and he was the one that pursued the building of the Tower of Babel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was the leader.
Okay. So then it might
at the project.
It might be true that he was the parallel with him and Dorman in this is that their body parts were split up.
What?
Yeah. It said that his body parts were scattered. So the thing about Dorman is that his power is stored up in these colossi around this valley. He is based off of it, but yeah. What was I saying before that?
Is it supposed to appear on its wing or on his tail?
I think it's on his wing. I don't see it on his tail yet. And I don't want to waste time trying to go for that and not find it.
It's taking a while for it to show up.
Yeah, that's right.
There it is.
Yeah, it doesn't show until you get closer to it. So yeah, some of the weapons are like, oh, the sigil will show up regardless of where you are.
Yeah.
if you don't have to be like super close to it in order to see it. Oh, I'm so good.
Sheesh.
This is one of the craziest ones. It's just, I don't know how much longer I can hold.
I always thought it looks like an ant.
An ant?
Yeah,
What does?
the symbol.
Oh, it's
It
got like
shows
three
the antennas at the
three parts.
bottom there.
Yeah. I think if I was ever like super nerdy, I would get this tattoo.
Actually, I like that style for tattoos.
Whoa, there we go.
I did draw up a tattoo.
Yeah?
Yeah. With a lotus and a turtle.
Mm-hmm.
White lotus, right? Meaning purity. And the turtle or tortoise, which is the symbol of long life.
Sure.
It is.
You're gonna die, Donnie. You're gonna die earlier than all of us.
And with them together means pure long life. Or a long life of purity.
This is taking a while. Oh. I think something that I'm just noticing now that really adds to the game is that all the other cutscenes are skippable, except for when the Colossus die.
Yeah, you have to watch it.
You have to
You
watch
have
it.
to watch the murder.
I need a
Thanks for watching.
yeah. So what I was saying about the teleological suspension of the ethics is that
Yes.
the parallel of this is with Abraham and Isaac, where Abraham is told by God to go kill his son or sacrifice his son, when in all other circumstances that would be considered unethical. There is a
Right.
suspension of the ethics because
That was
because
what
God commanded
some
it.
people have said that that situation as what kind of God would ask somebody to do that. One, a God that allowed it to happen to his own son. But even Abraham was stated. It's stated that even Abraham believed that God would be able to raise. God promised Abraham a son.
Yeah.
And for God to ask him to sacrifice his son, he trusted God because he promised that through this son he would have many nations. So even if he did sacrifice him, he believed that God would raise him back from the dead.
Okay. I think another aspect of it would also
But
be like
even though with his belief that God would raise him back from the dead, it was not God's plan, because God's plan was, which was what happened, is the meaning that though we are technically meant to be our own sacrifice, right? God replaced the lamb, right? The goat instead, which is, Jesus, that we don't have to die now.
yeah. Yeah, there's but I mean overall as well as like if you believe in God, you also believe that nothing belongs to you.
Right.
So anything that you claim and say like in any selfish way of like this is my son,
This is my son. No, this is God's son. God gave this son to you. Right?
especially when you ask
Even
for
this,
it.
even your own, even your own life.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
this is my
It's
PS4,
given. It's been given to you.
but it's been given to me. So if mom and dad want to take it back, I can't say no.
Well, it's not that, and it's not even like that aspect. The thing is to understand that connecting yourself to things or stuff like that, that there's purpose, there's worth, that it's a gift, and it's given to you from somebody else, and in all rights, it doesn't belong to you because you didn't work for it, you didn't do anything to earn it.
Yeah.
But the thing is to take responsibility for it. I mean, that's what's going on, right? You're given the PS4 and you use it for how you want to use it. But once again, just understand that it doesn't belong to you, and if something happens to it, it's kind of, oh well.
But what's even harder about it, instead of the PS4, imagine it being like the game Shadow of the Colossus. I made money, and I worked to make that money, and I purchased that game.
Yeah.
And I waited for that game to come out because I pre-ordered it. But if somebody were to say that, if I don't know, God would want to take the game away from me, it's like, I guess.
Okay. I trust you, God.
This is stupid examples, but
I know they're dumb, but I mean it's kind of true. But if you put it in other aspects of stuff, it's not to make yourself heartless over something, which some people might say that I am kind of over some of the things that I've like own. Like I have a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
Like I've invested quite a bit of money in comic books, and yeah, just other things that I have in my room that are kind of worth a little bit. But to me, it's like I don't identify myself in those things. Like those things don't make me who I am, or don't make me who I am, and I don't put my identity in them. That if anything were to happen to them, or if I would say, like, if you ever find me, so attached to my possessions and not to my identity or my faith with God and stuff like that, let me know, because I'll turn around and set that stuff on fire. Because, and that's how I feel about my things. Like, it's not who I am. It's not what I hold on to, because those are just earthly things. Yeah, I love Batman. He's a wonderful character, and I love the comic books that I have of Batman. But I would set that stuff on fire.
Yeah.
If I ever let Batman become my reason or my identity for living, because he's fictional. He's not real.
Yeah.
And God is, and what I have here on earth isn't going to be there with me in heaven, and nor in heaven am I even really going to care about it. But yeah, that's it. I mean, man, Billy, we just talked.
Yeah.
Next time, video game punch. Are we getting a little real in this?
A little bit, yeah. Dude, I for the longest time didn't know I could stand up on my horse. And then
I
on top of
totally
that-
forgot that you could do that.
And then on top of that, shoot freaking bows and arrows. You know what I did with this game, Donnie? Gosh dang it. Spazzing out. Gosh.
Next time.
I played through this game without the stamina bar being there, and I played through it on hard mode without having this little cursor for shooting. Like, I was blindly throwing shots. I couldn't see where they were going. Anyways, yeah. Oh. See you guys later. Hope you enjoyed us talking.